Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Grace, where everyone loves coffee and everyone needs God's grace. Today I've got my normal Coffee and Grace thermal, but I've got a new sticker here. It says Wonder Woman. Someone gave me that for my birthday. And in here I've got a new coffee, and this is from the Ravens Brew Roastery here in Ketchikan, Alaska, and the blend is Resurrection. And I have the sugar-free sweet cream in here also, and it is very good. Fresh ground beans this morning. Very good. Do you guys drink the same coffee every single day? Do you try different things? Do you like black coffee with cream, black coffee? Do you like iced coffee? What kind of coffee do you like? Do you like coffee? Do you have coffee with your devotions? Leave me a comment. Let me know. So last week I picked a plan, and it was affirming truths about you, and I changed my mind. So we are doing the Youversion Bible App, and we're using the Bible plans. And I found a Bible plan that I really wanted to do instead. And this one is called Completing Project Me. And it's by Matthew A. Thomas. And if you're looking for it, that's what it's going to look like. And I just think this one's going to be good. And this is 5 days, so we're just going to do the 3 days this week and the couple days next week, whatever. However, we're going to work it out. So, yeah, I think it's going to be good. So we're just going to jump right in with that. Completing Project Me. Day 1, get your biggest project going well. All right. Your life is a project. Whether you know it or not, you were born with the raw materials as a glorious creation of God. But something happened in history that set us all back. The pesky sin problem clouded our vision of what we could become, dulled our hopes, and destroyed our ability to do life on our own. Yet, the raw materials still exist. And God is the one who has set out to remake us into what we were intended to be. He promised to do that, but he requires our full participation to complete the work. This is the biggest project of your life, the completion of you. God is interested in it. It should be the project that interests you the most and of which you are eager to complete. This plan is about that promise and process. As with any project, it is a journey. It is not completed in a moment. However, there are significant moments and decisions along the way, without which we would never be complete. The Apostle Paul admitted he was still on his way, even though he had been many places, accomplished many things, and performed many miracles. He said, "Not that I have already obtained all this, or have already been made perfect, but I press on to take hold of that for which Christ Jesus took hold of me." He admitted that the project was underway but not complete. He also promised to continue moving forward until it was. We should all be keenly interested in what God is doing for us and in us. We should also be deeply committed to understand what God is up to and how to respond. Do not view your life as compilation of meaningless or useless events. View the whole of your experiences and relationships as valuable parts of the project. This plan will help you see how God works and recognize the patterns that unfold as He remakes us into the people we were meant to be. It is my hope that you will look at everything, not just the monumental events in life, as part of the project. I hope you will come to understand that sometimes the smallest and most mundane things in life make the biggest impact and contribute the most to our development. So, isn't that exciting? God's remaking us because He sees us as, how did that say at the beginning? As a glorious creation. And sin is the only thing that keeps us from that. But He still sees us as that. And He is remaking us back into what He sees. And yeah, every day is a step closer. And each event in our lives is part of that journey, part of remaking us back into a glorious creation that we were intended to be. So the verses for today: "And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns." And that's Philippians 1:6 and Philippians 3:12. "I don't mean to say that I have already achieved these things or that I have already reached perfection, but I press on to possess that perfection for which Christ Jesus first possessed me." And those are the two verses for today, and those are from Paul. So yeah, it sounds super exciting. So we've only got 5 days, and yeah, it's already it already excites me. Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting the way they said that that sin clouds our vision from us seeing what we can become, and dulls our hopes and destroys our ability to do life on our own. If we didn't have sin, can you imagine what we would be, what we could be? And that's what Jesus is doing, is he's taking us and molding us and shaping us into that person that we were supposed to be, that we're intended to be. And that's just our journey on this earth, and he is making each person into something different and something unique, and something of his creation. And we can look outside and see all the beautiful things that he's created. And if he's that creative in nature, what are we going to become? It's pretty exciting. And that it's a journey, and it's something that there at the end where it said, "It is my hope that you will look at everything, not just the monumental events in life, as part of the project." So each day, each encounter, each circumstance is part of the plan. And for us to get to a certain point, certain things need to happen, and everyone is different. So what might take me to my rock bottom is going to be something different for you. And what's going to make me humble, or what's going to make me see things in a certain way to make me who I am supposed to be, it's going to take something different for each one of us. And so this is our journey, and the smallest little things can influence us. And the smallest and most mundane things impact us. And not only do little mundane things impact us, but little things that we do impact others. And our everyday life, when my kids were growing up, me packing their lunches and making sure that they had a good healthy meal every day, that was just something I did. But to them, it was more. It was not only me caring about them, me loving them. They took that into their adulthood, and they are now caring for their children in that way. So it was just a simple, mundane, everyday task, and then it goes on and it creates character in someone else. It creates something more than just you took care of them. And that happens in all different situations, and people are looking at us, and it's just your everyday life. If you are faithful to God in every day, people see that, and that is very momentous. Yet it's only one day at a time, one moment at a time that you're doing it, that it's happening. And it takes a lifetime to become something, but it is something every single moment that it's being done. So yeah, all the little things that we do and say, and that we take in, and that we think, and all of that is part of our journey. And so we can't discount anything, any situations that come in, any people that we meet, any experiences that we have, good or bad. It's all part of our journey, and we will not get to where we need to be without the experiences. And a lot of times it's got to be a bad experience for us to change something in our lives. And so even when bad things happen, they're for a good reason. And so I'm excited to find out a little bit more about the project of me. And so we will be back here again tomorrow for day 2 of Project of Me. Until then, have an awesome day. God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.